Are you dealing with an inflamed prostate and even potentially approaching surgeries that you really don't want? In today's video, I'm answering many questions from my male viewers about how to naturally reduce an enlarged prostate and to hopefully avoid some of the unwanted surgeries and procedures that are not so male friendly. Stay tuned for these tips in this video today. Welcome, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Melissa Gallagher. I'm a naturopathic physician, and in today's video, I'm going to equip you with several different ways to manage an inflamed and enlarged prostate naturally. I've worked with thousands of men who have asked this question: how do I reduce the size of my prostate so that one, I can urinate regularly and not have any issues, and two, how can I avoid having any unwanted surgeries related to the reduction of a prostate? And three, how do I naturally lower my PSA levels? If you are coming to this video and you are a first-time viewer, welcome. I am so excited to have you join us here at Natural Health Resources. If you haven't checked out this video, this is where I answer a few more in-depth questions about prostate health. But I want to welcome you because I want to give you impactful tips that are going to turn your prostate health around immediately. So let's dig in. Tip number one. Saw palmetto is a very wonderful herb that will help reduce the size and even the pain related to an inflamed prostate. The inflammation of the prostate is one of the major reasons why men go to a urologist to reduce the burden placed on their bladder, and even their sexual health is impacted by the inflamed prostate. By using and implementing saw palmetto on a daily basis, you actually can manage that inflammation within the prostate gland. The men that I work with who are able to lower the PSA levels and decrease their inflamed prostate, they actually will maintain their supplementation of saw palmetto because it is very beneficial. If you've had high PSA levels in the past, if you had an inflamed prostate in the past, it's likely that it will repeat itself because the root cause often isn't resolved. Which leads me to number two. I guarantee most of your urologists are not talking about your cortisol hormone, which is your core stress hormone. It causes inflammation and stagnancy of your lymphatic system that results in an inflamed prostate gland. And I want to share with you a test that I incorporate in my male patients' lives when they first come to me asking about how can they reduce an inflamed prostate and manage their prostate health. This is the test kit that I use. It's called an adrenal stress test kit. It actually incorporates saliva testing for us to analyze your cortisol, which is your stress hormone that's causing inflammation to your prostate. We measure your cortisol first thing in the morning when you wake up, at lunchtime, at dinner time, and then right before you go to bed normally. So your normal bedtime hour. This test, I want to show you the kits because it's so easy. These are the vials that I actually incorporate with my patients. I actually can send these to you. So if you want one, I'll provide a link right here where you can buy the test kit. It's $195. These test kits are hugely impactful and very helpful for us to be able to manage your cortisol level. Your cortisol levels are really at the core of your inflamed prostate problem. Your cortisol levels are a core factor when it comes to having an enlarged prostate and increased PSA levels. It also plays a role in your testosterone levels. So sometimes if your cortisol is too high, you might have lowered testosterone levels, you might have decreased libido, you might have erectile function on top of an enlarged prostate. So we want to balance all that out so we can improve your urological health and your sexual health by managing your cortisol level. Not only will you decrease the state and the size of your prostate, but you'll actually increase your libido and the functionality of your urological reproductive system. That's a big bonus. And so many men benefit from that test, and they also benefit from the residual effects of managing the prostate and in turn, the hormones. The third thing that I want you to do is to incorporate dry skin brushing. I have a free download for dry skin brushing. It's a DIY how-to. I also have a video coming out very soon where I demonstrate exercises, DIY lymphatic exercises for your abdomen, which is going to be key for men to move the lymphatics of their abdominal cavity because moving your lymphatics will help clear out congested testosterone and excess hormones and toxicity that are accumulating in your lymphatic system and causing inflammation in your prostate, which is a lymphatic gland. So we want to enhance your lymphatic function to, in turn, detoxify and clear and cleanse and manage the inflammation in and around your prostate gland. The net result is improved bladder functionality. You're actually urinating your full bladder and not having decreases in your flow or feeling like you're not voiding fully. And then also erectile dysfunction will resolve often by that lymphatic flow occurring. If you want to watch more details about the lymphatics in your prostate, I filmed this video. I think this will be helpful. After my last video, I received a lot of questions about my commentary about riding a bike and if that was a helpful, beneficial exercise. There's been a lot of dispute whether that's good for male prostate health. Moving and exercising, bar none, is one of the best ways to move your lymphatics and get circulation moving, but also help detox your body of excess hormones that often cause the fluid retention and the inflammation in your prostate. Bikes are wonderful, as are walking and swimming. Incorporating those exercises in your daily life is beneficial, but I also want to give you something else that I love. It's super easy. It's something you can do at home. You can literally bounce on what we call a rebounder. I'll link to some of my favorite rebounders below that you can buy on Amazon. These are affiliate links. They help support my channel, but more importantly, they're going to help you move the lymphatics of your whole entire system, but get that prostate gland decongested. Really, jumping on a rebounder is going to unclog your lymphatic system, and it's going to help clear out the inflammation, fluid, and swelling in and around the prostate, in the gland itself, and then in the interstitial space in between your prostate and other tissue and organs and glands. So this rebounding is super impactful. What I recommend is 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening. So this really opens, it forces this kind of gravitational pull as you're bouncing. It's opening the valves and the system in your lymphatics so that we can clear out congestion in and around the prostate. Rebounding is a super impactful technique. It's super easy, and I know it will help you. If you want a bonus on top of your rebounding that you're going to do every day, this is a homeopathic that is great for moving your lymphatics, and I actually recommend this for men and women and anybody who's having lymphatic challenges. This product is called LymphStim, and it's a homeopathic that motivates your lymphatics, but for men and prostate health, it moves and motivates the lymphatics that are clearing and cleansing and detoxing and managing inflammation in and around your prostate. This is hugely impactful. I sell this on my online store. I'll provide a link down below, or you can check out this link. My store requires an access code for all new patients, and my access code is 6010. So when you go to this link, you type in the code 6010, and you can purchase this particular item. The LymphStim is hugely impactful. I recommend for folks who are inflamed. So the dosing, if you are dealing with a very significant inflamed prostate, where say you're having a really hard time emptying your bladder fully, and you notice that maybe it's like a third full or even a half full, 40 drops of this LymphStim every 3 hours until you start to notice more of that flow enhancing in terms of being able to eliminate your bladder fully. So voiding fully is key. Maintenance, once we manage your PSA levels and bring down some of the inflammation, we're now managing that lymphatic process. Along with rebounding, daily maintenance, 30 to 35 drops 3 times a day. This, for so many people, it's life-changing. So I hope you do check that out. It's an extra bonus, but I want to give you all the tools and equip you with key ways to resolve an inflamed prostate naturally. I hope this video was helpful. I wanted to give you really quick, really easy ways to minimize the inflammation in your prostate today. If you have any questions, please message me down below. And if you want to work privately with me where we can delve deeper into some of the hormonal imbalances, if you want to buy one of those test kits, there's a link up there again, and more details down below of how to work with me. I am accepting new patients, and I do virtual appointments. So I work with men and women all over the world, literally at many different times throughout. So I tend to be flexible as much as my schedule allows, and I would love to work with you individually to get your prostate back to normal and get your health optimized. Thanks, gentlemen, for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. Stay tuned for more impactful videos for your health.